Hey students, so today we are going to discuss the topic of force and motion. Okay, so this is your pre-assessment, and here we have two scenarios. Okay, and you have to give the answer of this. Okay, so what happens when you push a stationary object? What if two people push it from opposite sides? Okay, here we have scenario one. Like, imagine you are pushing a toy car that is not moving. What do you think will happen? Like, they're asking that what happens when you push a stationary toy car. Stationary means still. Okay, like you can say that car is in stationary position. You are applying an unbalanced force. Okay, so what do you think what will happen? Yes, you can say that the car will start moving in the same direction that you are pushing it. Okay, so we can say that the object will move in the direction of the push. Okay, here we have scenario 2, which means opposite pushes. Okay, now imagine two people pushing a door from opposite sides with the same force. What do you think will happen? Like, they are saying that what happens when two people push a door from opposite sides with the same amount of force? The force cancels each other out. Okay, so this is called a balanced force. So the result is the door will not move at all. Like, you can say that the object stays still if equal force is applied from both sides. Okay, which is this. Okay, so the next one is direction of forces. First, you have to know the idea of force. Okay, so let's discuss the definition of force. A force is a push or pull acting on an object that can cause it to move, stop, or change direction. So basically, a force is just a push or a pull. It is what makes things move, stop, or change the direction. Okay? So the next one is force vectors. Force vectors are represented by arrows showing the direction and magnitude of the force applied to an object. Okay? For example, pushing a shopping cart. Imagine you are pushing a shopping cart in a grocery store. Okay? Look at this diagram carefully. This is your applied force. So you can say that this is your push. It is the force that moves the cart forward. Okay? So the next one is this one, friction force. You can say that this is the rubbing force from the floor that slows the cart down. It always pushes back against you. Okay? You can say that the opposite force from the floor. Okay, so the next one is this, gravitational force. You can say that this is the weight of the cart pulling it down towards the ground. The weight of the cart acting towards the ground. And this one is a normal force, like the supporting force from the ground. Like, you can say that this is the ground pushing up to support the car so it does not sink into the floor. So the next one is balanced and unbalanced forces. Okay, balanced forces. When forces acting on an object are equal and opposite, they cancel each other out. The object does not move, which is no change in motion. So you can say that, think of this as a tie between two forces, like forces that are the same size but push or pull in opposite direction, which results in that they cancels each other out. The object does not move or change its motion. So this is a balanced force. Okay, unbalanced forces. When one force is stronger than the other, it causes a change in motion. The object will move in the direction of the stronger force. Okay, think of this as one side winning the tug of war. Like, what it is basically. When one force is stronger than the other, the result is that the object moves in the direction of the stronger force. Okay? Okay, here are the diagrams of balanced and unbalanced forces. Okay, look at this diagram carefully. You guys can see that all the arrows around the box are the same size, which means that the force pushing or pulling from every sides are equal. Okay, so the result is that the box stays at rest, it does not move. Whereas in this diagram, one arrow is much larger than the other, which means that the force on one side is stronger than the force on the opposite side. Okay, which results that the box moves in the direction of the larger arrow. Okay,